Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Art House. All right, so we're gonna do a sorcery market update, but there's a lot of. Wait a second. Wait a second. Beep, beep, beep. People get pissed. I say, if I don't use the blowhorn. People love the horn. All right, so we did a market update on May 29th, which was about a week and a half ago. It was last Monday, not this past Monday, but the week before. So we're going to check out the eBay sales. Believe it or not, I don't stalk that daily, although I'm probably going to be watching a little more closely now that people are getting product. And that is the big news of the week. The Canadians are getting their supply. There's a lot of excitement. There's a ton of action at the Sorcery Contested Realm community Facebook group. All right, so I want to start there and update you guys on a few things. And here you go. People are popping in with comments, sending me private messages, a lot of action. All right, so right from the top, here you go. One of the Canadians, he's showing off a couple of cases he got. And I'm actually just seeing this. This was a couple hours ago. I've been kind of busy the last couple hours, but we got cases being shown. We got boxes being opened, hits being revealed, a lot of exciting action. I am actually going to have a huge event this weekend. I'm going to try to do this on Sunday, I think. So I made an arrangement with another community member that opened a full case. Right, so they're sending me all of the hits from that case. I'm going to show off all of the foils, so we'll get a representative sampling of the possibilities across a full case, right? And I teased a couple of the hits on some of the forums in my Collector Arthouse Discord and on the Facebook group here that I manage, and we have over 1,700 people, almost all of the Sorcery Alpha artists. Rodney Matthews just joined the group this week, so one of the very few that was not already in the Facebook group. Very exciting. Big-time legendary artist. All right, so I think I'm going to try to do this Sunday. I usually like to do it around mid-afternoon, like 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern. That way I can hit the European time zones, East Coast, West Coast in the U.S. Brazil's pretty close in time zone, so no problem. So that's what we'll do. I'll put out an announcement once that's firmed up, once I know exactly when I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do live format. I ran a survey here. A lot of people said they like to participate in the live, so that's awesome. I appreciate that. So what we'll do, we'll show those hits. We'll see all the awesome cards, some of the best cards, the foils, the full arts. I'll probably, tell some stories like I'd like to do, art stories and just different anecdotes from artists and things. Any other kind of history. There's Ed Beard, like in one of the posts. Maybe showcase some original art in a way that only I can and like to do on the channel based on my own, original art that I have and sketches and things, if we see some of the cards that fit my own collection. All right, so that'll be a lot of fun. I'll get the word out. Make sure you're joining the Sorcery Contested Realm community Facebook group and Collector Arthouse YouTube, which you're on right now, right? So just like, subscribe, hit the notifications, and you won't miss those fun events. Sometimes I do impromptu lives, so you want to make sure you subscribe to the channel and, make sure you're signed up for notifications. All right, so the other thing going on, a lot of the artists are getting sample cards, and I've been getting those reveals. I'm working with a lot of artists to offer sample cards. We've had some artists do it through websites. When I work with the artists, what we're going to do is offer those through auction, and the reason why is that what we're seeing is that when these get posted on the website, they're being bought up immediately. There's a very limited supply of sample cards. There's only 25 of each card in alpha, none of the promos. The avatar of the realm cards or the elemental avatars, there's no artist proofs for those, unfortunately. So just the core cards in the alpha set, with the exception of the elemental avatars, those will all have artist proofs, but there's only 25 copies of each card. So when they get posted to the website, they're being scooped up fast. There's a lot of demand, very little supply. The artwork that the artists are doing looks awesome. We've had Aranja Art sell out all of hers already through her website. Brian Smith has offered some. He's backlogged 2 months on commissions for those. So he's doing great. He's raising prices now. But I'm going to offer them through auction for the artists that I represent and work with because we want fair, open access to everybody. I don't want it to be a race to the internet that becomes very problematic with different time zones and a bad feel that people don't have opportunity. And, typically auctions are a way to get best value for the artists, which is very important as well, too, because they have limited quantities. They're releasing art only once a year or so for this game, so it's important that they do well whenever they have product that they can offer. All right, so here's a couple from Mikhail Nagy Paul. He's one of the artists I'm going to be working with. What's happening is they're they're doing the paintings on several pieces. They'll mail them to me. Then I'll start running the auctions. It'll be here on the Facebook group, mirrored in the Collector Arthouse Discord. So just go into the description, into the link tree, sign up for all those forums. You'll get the notifications. You won't miss anything. And you'll have a shot at these awesome sample cards. All right, so there's the Facebook group update. Let's get into the market stuff now. The other thing I wanted to show, if we go to the Facebook Sorcery Contested Realm Marketplace, buy, sell, trade. This is another group that I established a couple months ago or so. We have 825 members, so it's been growing very nicely, which is really cool. Again, you see a lot of the artists in there, a lot of the same community members that we see in all the forums, chomping at the bit to start collecting. And here you go. So I wasn't allowing any pre-sales, because I didn't want the community to incur that risk and roll the dice that maybe someone doesn't honor the deal. It's a little more secure when people have product in hand, and we're starting to see the Canadians have these products, right? So Andrew Koch, I guess you'd pronounce that. It looks like he has 4 sample packs, so I would guess he is a collector tier backer. They ended up with 4 sample packs, and this is how you're going to see them, guys. They're in these silver packs, and they have this sorcery sticker on those. So he's offering these sample packs $2,400 each, which sounds like a lot, but that's actually not too crazy when you consider 15 cards in the sample packs. Very few sales, almost none have sold for less than $200, except for a couple special deals that I made with a couple folks, private deals. But through the auctions, there's been anywhere from $200 to $10,000 for a Keith Era stone. Keith Era mechanisms called Predestination in sample card form, and the highest one was the Philosopher's Stone for $16,500, the only known Philo Stone sample card that has been discovered so far. The most iconic card in Sorcery, I think it's safe to say, universally relevant to be used in any deck, and just a powerhouse, beautiful artwork, super rare card at the unique level. And they call it the Black Lotus of Sorcery, so it's already got that iconic vibe and super high demand for that. All right, so we got the sample packs. It looks like some people are selling booster boxes. Wow, so I didn't see this one. 8 hours ago, Melissa Eng on the Sorcery page. So again, the Canadians got our first to market here. So these are Kickstarter booster box plus pre-constructed decks plus pledge pack. We have a booster box that's sold. We have a pledge pack that's sold, and the pre-constructed deck set's still available. 3 of them offered at $325. So, wow. So shipped from Toronto. A few people from Toronto chiming in. A lot of people, a lot of things popping up for sale. So people are getting it, and it's coming to market. It's exciting. All right, so let's go look at the eBay sales like we usually do in these videos. Thank you for bearing with me on that lengthy intro. All right, so we're going to take a look at Sorcery Contested Realm at 130point.com. So this is where you see actual sales listings. When people offer buy it now, in green you see the bid offer that was accepted. All right, so June 8th is the date as I am revealing this. June 8th, 2023. So we have a pre-constructed deck in hand. So now people are starting to say in hand. It's sold in Canadian dollars. So there you go. It's sold for $374.32 USD because of the Canadian conversion, and it's sold for $440 Canadian. So pretty strong sale. And now that it's real and it's in hand, it's going to get interesting. We're going to see a lot of more supply hitting the market and some real sales, that should be secure and have more confidence that these data points are real once there's more of them. It's still limited, but nevertheless, let's take a look. We have a alpha booster box at $425, listed at $425, bought at $425 yesterday. All right, we have an alpha booster box pre-sale $399. So we've seen a lot in that $400 price range. This is funny because this is a Canadian sale. It says pre-order estimated July. So I think even the company acknowledged that the Canadians are getting this a little faster than they expected. So really, really exciting for them. Great for them. All right, so we have pre-order on booster box, $415. We have an alpha box and alpha pre-con. So that's a box plus pre-con, $610. So that's, those people are going for those bundle deals. That was actually an auction with 6 bids. So, if boxes are at $400, the pre-con kits, maybe $300. It seems a little crazy to me, but, that's $700. Someone bought it for $610. They probably thought they were getting the deal. The pre-cons were like $50. So you know, they're selling for 300. They're pre-constructed decks. They do have one pack in there for some wild card variability, but yeah, I don't know. It seems rich for pre-con decks. People think it's because the elemental avatars will not be in beta. We know that to be a fact, but they think that's the reason for the value in those decks. Some of the players say it's because of the basic lands, which actually are not trivial to get in the set. They take some time, or they take, probably opening several boxes to get play sets of those. So it's convenient to get the precons, and the precons have quite a few. Just checking how I'm doing on time. You guys love the long videos. Yeah, so it's convenient. There's a lot of good, powerful cards. The decks are pretty powerful, and we think they're probably going to be, I don't want to say nerfed, but like a different construct for beta, where they'll truly learn the plays. They won't have as many of the uniques and elites potentially. Maybe some for flavor. That was the company's rationale for alpha, but we're going to see a lot of differences for the beta pre-constructed decks. The set itself is very similar. All right, so there we go. Next, what I want to do is go to actual eBay. And let's take a look here at what we have for listings. All right, Sorcery, Contested Realm. And, all right, so we have, it's listed by best match. All right, so let's just scroll through, kind of get a flavor of what's up there. We got a sample card, the Black Scorpions. It's an ordinary rarity, $650, our best offer. Nobody's following that one. That's a pretty high price. I mean, I'd say ordinaries, they're on average they're going for $200 to $250. We've seen exceptionals. It varies quite a bit based on the card, though. I gotta say, based on meta relevancy, that seems to be a way people are pricing. Maybe artists, picking favorites. Like I said, with the gem, that's a mega powerful card. Super popular. Melissa Benson checks all the boxes, so that one sold for $900 at the exceptional level. But we've seen other exceptionals sell for like $250 to $350, $400 or $500, depending if it's a real popular one. We've seen elites and uniques sell in that range. For a few, probably 500 plus for elites. Uniques usually go for 500 to upwards of 1K or more if it's a big hitter. So 600, that's a little rich for an ordinary. We see someone fishing for an alpha pre-constructed deck for $459. Booster box at $450 with a buy it now, so that could sell. Another couple sample cards, price very high. It's interesting. Pudge pack in hand, $524.05. It's from Canada. So, the Philosopher's Stone. Man, air quality is bad these days, guys. Not good for a guy that's been coughing for the past month. All right, so we have the Philosopher's Stone. $10,000 ask. It's being watched by one person, so it probably just listed recently. So that is the Philo Stone. You could tell it's non-foil because it does not have the raised foiling, like real crisp silver border, and the text looks like it's the normal text. So this is a non-foil Philosopher's Stone, $10,000 ask. And let's see, it is being offered as a buy it now. Okay, so it's not a live auction. $10,000, but it has a let's see. Oh, you could, or best offer. All right, so we'll see. I mean, if someone makes an offer on that, we'll see if we get our first data point for like the most epic Black Lotus of Sorcery, as they say, non-foil. There's been some talk in the Collector Arthouse Discord. We had to talk about this. Like, what do you think the non-foil Philosopher's Stone is? Someone put an ask out there of $300, and a couple guys chimed in and said, "I will buy every copy that exists for $300 in non-foil." I'd probably be after it too at that price. But for the foil version, there was a lot of differences. People think that could be the first 4-figure card. This is a 5-figure ask for a non-foil. So we'll see. Comment in the video after this. After you watch, comment in the video what you think of that price. What you think the actual price is of a non-foil Philosopher's Stone versus a foil Philosopher's Stone. I'd love to get more market opinions on that. Real interesting. This is our first one in hand. That's a real card. You could tell from, again, let's take a closer look and see if it'll let me zoom. Yeah, so you have the Alpha logo between Art and Severin Pino. That's how you know that it is the alpha version. If it were the sample card, it would have the copyright version. And I know that because, I just know what sample cards are, and I sold the only version of the Philosopher's Stone sample card that's been sold. I personally auctioned and sold that one. So, yeah, that's big. That's big, guys. We saw several Philosopher's Stone open in the content creator box opening, so a few of them got very lucky. This isn't the only copy that exists because we've seen them on YouTube channels. We have not seen the foil version of the Philosopher's Stone. So, again, I'm curious what you guys would value that at. And, yeah, can't wait to see it be listed for auction. That's going to get pretty crazy. All right, so let's go back a few notches here. All right, so let's go back to listings. And, again, let's refresh because things are hidden quick. From the top, let's take a look at most recent. We got best match. So I want to look at newly listed because, yeah, Canada's starting to get this stuff, right? So you see Canadian Pledge Pack. We saw that one already. Yeah, not a whole lot of new listings just yet. That's interesting. So the Canadians are just having a good time opening it these past few days. I'm going to have my big reveal, again, targeting Sunday probably. So... Again, where you need to go for that, the Sorcery Contested Realm community group. This is the thumbnail. A lot of people are excited. We got 30 likes on this post. A lot of comments. I asked people if they want to see it as a recorded video, a premiere, which allows you to, comment during the video reveal once it goes live, or a live. And a lot of people wanted live. I like to do live. I think it's a lot of fun. I want to talk to you guys, hear your comments, hear your reaction to some of the cards. So that'd be a great time. It's funny, it's me and my bow tie from years ago. Just think that's a hilarious picture. So I've been messing around with that lately in the Discord, and some of the guys thought that was funny. So yeah, join me for that full case reveal. It's not gonna be every single card in the case. We got to be efficient with this. Across 6 boxes, you get roughly. You should get 8 to 10 foils on average. The average is say like 9.75 in 39 packs. So you should get 8 to 10. So we could have like 60 foils that we're going to look at. And then you have all the uniques. All the 39 packs have a unique or an elite, right? And you get you're going to get mostly elites, but you're going to get a pretty healthy share of uniques too across a whole case. So we should see a good number of those. Real exciting. I know there's a lot of huge hits that are going to be shown in that. Maybe some we see for the first time, especially in foil variant, because we haven't seen a full case open. You can see a lot of foils for the first time. So please join me on that. Please sign up for Collector Arthouse YouTube. Join us on the community group. Join us in the Discord. People, it's popping off, guys. We have a Sorcery Showcase channel. A lot of things being posted. A lot of people fired up. So a lot more to come on this channel. And I thank you guys for being along for the journey. Real excited. We're finally here for Alpha. It's going to be coming to more regions soon. It's going to be a great time. Thank you for following along. We'll see you this weekend. Take care.